Hey, friendos, welcome back as I, DrBossKey, and today we're going to take a look at the latest updates from the key images that we're using for our opening cinematic. Dimitri, thank you so much for the turnarounds here. I've updated our Trello card here. Let's take a look. And I think, so first and foremost, so here's the updated shot. So yep, Srivis is bigger. So the cool part is I think we're done. We can wrap this shot totally good. What I'll do is I can always make this a tiny bit bigger in engine if I want to move it around a tiny bit. But yeah, it's only around for maybe 3 or 4 seconds. I think I'm gonna increase the timing a little bit, but so that we're good, ship that thing. And then I took a look at the updated versions of the Hollow Whispers from the rendering. And so I guess the few bits of feedback for you are basically, I think the previous door colors that we had. So this was a good example of them. Well, this is my own, a slight version of my own mock-up here. I think the pink or the purple, the blue for kind of the Srivis Island here works really well. I like that the red and the green are back here. And then we can keep these, you know, like the colors sort of represent biomes. So, and I think it had a stronger, I think, color pull from the front doors and then down the line. So let's go back to that, to the dark coloring there as well, if we would. And let's see here. The other thing is that with the newest version, taking a look here, we kind of lost that sneak peek into the world. Here you can see it with the green door, like these are translucent doors, and you can see the Srivis Mountain biome, which is great. This is fantastic. I really can't make out much. I like that I'm turning my head so I can look to the left. You really can't make out the I think the cyberpunk city. I think we have a tiny bit there, but so what I did is I just did a quick image generation. Just for kind of some color context, mainly shapes. I don't think we have to worry about this too much, honestly. So, and then I did a version here where I just very crudely added some opacity or transparency to the front left door of the previous version, and then I have essentially kind of you can see like kind of a city skylines here and a bit more of the geometry. So, and if I just pop this off, it's like basically this is what's underneath. So I gave you the link to the PSD file too. Again, I don't think we have to go very far with this. I wouldn't bother doing a bunch of art. I would just move the thing around, make it to where, you know, it suggests a city skyline. I kind of like that, you know, we can see here, I scrunched it together a little bit. This is just for texture, right? But this is like a minor thing here, in terms of just us getting through that. But otherwise, I think we're really close. So this is all good as well. One other piece of feedback is, when we do the final assets, if you could give me the skyline, the sky, basically the sky texture, give it to me in as a separate element. I might move it around. I might do something. I'm not sure, but it'll give us an option for animation there. And I think then the last piece here is, if I take a quick look, do I have this here? And that's not that. 1 second. All right, let's take a look. So coming back here, it's just the glow up effect. So I think that's worthwhile. And then boop. All right, cool. So yes, it's glowy. It's more glowy, which is and nice job rendering the more of the highlights on the doors. It's good. Just let's try to go maybe a tiny bit more exaggerated. I'm gonna try it in Engine C, but my gut tells me that you know it's still a tiny bit too subtle. So, and what the thing is with the cutscene, what we're kind of doing in this case is, and I wrote it in the Trello card here, is and this is again, no one will ever know this, but when the cutscene opens in the upper left corner, I can probably just show you. Let's see, let's go to the previous version that I posted. Did I do that? Boop, boop, ba-doop. Here, I'll just go to the YouTube channel. I thought I posted this, but you know, time gets a little slippery. All right, so let's see here. Videos. All right, so basically, so when the cutscene starts here, you'll notice in this upper left corner, there's I use a post engine effect for doing kind of a glow. There it is. And that glow, and yes, I know it pierces through the upper arch, but this glow represents basically Alara, the higher being Alara. So I might actually change that the higher energy state being. I need to take a note about that. Higher, basically, she's a god, right? So, or a goddess, I guess. If you are going to assign genders to such things, state being. So, but the subtle language here, and she doesn't have any art, but is that this is sort of her speaking to DrBossKey while he's in the Hall of Whispers, right? And as we progress, the thing is that in my mind, again, subtle, my mind is the reason why I did this like HDR kind of blowout, right? Is that on that transition, this is basically her sending DBK on his mission. And that whole glow up is sort of like her infusing the hall with sort of her celestial presence. It starts in the back, and then it kind of glows up the hallway. And this is what also then gives DBK the opportunity to essentially use this sort of out of space-time relic in order to man, I just fat fingered all kinds of stuff. What was this? Oh yeah, to essentially do the transition. So that's the sort of thinking there. All right. 1 second, I got to sneeze. Pardon me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So keep the version we have, but let's do, now that you've got that context, let's try to do like a bit more of a conveyance in there as well. So we're a little bit too, I think, soft in our approach to it. So okay, cool. And then the last piece here is let's switch to the final asset names being used in engine. We can still use the version numbering. And then, yeah, we just talked about the HDR treatment and kind of what that is. Yeah, I think that's it. Other than that, I will see you tomorrow when we meet. To everyone else, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.